So I'm sharing today on recovering our personality as like everyone we meet kind of has a personality. And then sort of seeing it as we reenact things. So personas we take on form our personalities, whether it's like bragging, performing, playing, celebrating, Shakespearean, sassy, catty, festivities, creating a debacle, impersonating, partying, loving life, copycatting, role-playing, trying on for size, proactively being. It's around the negative space, family constellations, projections onto children of excluded member, lovability, relationships as extensions of self. We reenact because if we can't be ourselves in the world, it's not safe. Abuse scares us, overpowers us, controls us. There's this sense of wanting to kill the self to get away, build a new life. We can't be in this message anymore. And this reenactment is, we try to preserve what was us and not them because they thought everyone was a predator. Abusers became abusive, wanting freedom from the exhaustion of betraying the self to make space for others. We think of teenagers, they don't have fully developed brains. Wild and free isn't possible for in us versus how they are. It taught us self-protection when we passed over our vulnerabilities for denial because we don't want to let anyone see the real us when we're in defense mode. However, when there's nothing left to lose, we can emotionally let go. They were gone well before they left, right? Because we really don't know what anyone else needs. So if they were already on the way out, checking out, we don't know when we stopped interacting. Like I call this reenactment. But recovery is really like the sunlight of the spirit, the light of the true self. We can celebrate small steps. No one knows where we came from, and there's a deeper reconciliation, which is called principles over people. Doing the right thing on a deeper level rather than I'll do the right thing with that person or that one, depending. And this is where we know that the ego is not the opponent for safety. It's not the opponent that's a negativity bias. Our confidence builds when we are in ourselves. Like if we spend the morning accepting the weather, looking for love, on the inside with gratitude, prayer, affirmation, meditation. It's like a morning watering time. And we know we're not in control of what happens. We can see if we like it, like the weather. And then we can go into community, which lets us cement our healing beliefs, wires that fires together, right? But not looking for love on the outside, rather accepting it when it comes, and comfortable in our own skin, doing what we love, having people appreciate our unique giftedness with awareness of the opportunities as a gift. We are each one individually able to, and I'm personally, when I wrote this 4 or 5 years ago, I'm still working on starting to trust my intuition because learning that when I listen, everything works out better. And there's a difference between getting the information and applying it, and we can speak to ourselves as if we were a child because the other side of us also can have discipline and consistency that creates feelings of well-being. And then we can speak to the one like that in a gentle way. The fellowship of people in recovery is awesome, out of this world, epic. It's not regular. And I want to just add a tribute, like say a bunch of people I met during some of my awakenings that their personalities, like something got through. Mati Menda, my sisters, Esti and Levi, my father and mother, Adina Halpern, Shia Nussbaum, Sam Rosenthal, Vikas Minocha. There's this woman named Deborah from LA, Mayor Clavan, Berhan, Joan Saval on the street, Nick Atkins, Pigeon. His name was Pigeon. His name is Adam Nussbaum. We called him Pigeon. Yankee Landau, Maishi Blyer, Mo Brudkin, Shalom Solomon, Avi Samotin, Ruth Sachs, Esty Jacobson, Yehudas Hutner, Basti Shaked, Gail Gundel, Miss Bellavita, Awe Weinberg, Leora Reichenberg, Neil Lee Weissman, Chevy Leader, Michelle, this woman near the park, Rona Sweitz, Tia Jane, Sprouty, Karen Heben, Karen Monteverdi, Dorothy, Rona, Monica Berg, Naftali Charter, Yuri, Basti Alana Street, Rachel Ostro, Dvar Mishai, Panina Sherman, Bante Jayasara, Bante Sudaso, Yanamsa, and Dinesh Barber from Ananda Ashram, Keith Howard, the Kabbalah Center, Benjamin Caven, Adam Abu Heath Whites, Whitest or something, Rachel Pashman, and Mayor Buxbaum. And I will I attended a workshop at another ashram. It was Swami Satchidananda. They talked about him. He wasn't there. And he said, these are a bunch of things he said. And I don't know if I should call them quotes or what, but basically for the woman who gives and shares for free, don't worry, it's beautiful that you don't turn love into a business. Nature is the book written by God, not eating our own fruits. We need others to receive them. We don't need to have our hands in everything. Whatever we're saying, we've experienced. There's an invoice, overhead, rainy season. We have to know our price. Actually, I don't think this was a class. I think I wrote notes from a book, actually. Anyway, business is not trying to exploit the other. Both think of the other's benefit, the buyer and the seller. And remembering it's a free market. We can trust our customers need us the way we need them. Expectation is conception, expecting labor, and then shedding like a birth. Let go of the expectation. We can rule ourselves. We don't need a ruler. Heaven in the afterlife can wait. Let's make this a heaven. When we love one, it doesn't mean hating another. And the world is often not ready. But it's always possible to see it, how it can be perfected and go where we are received. And it's like we're all in a factory, and it's rare to see anything other than half finished. But we can't force or they'll lash out at us in jealousy or anger. Knowing our role is not trying to rescue everyone and jumping on every cause because we haven't found our own calling. Looking outside of ourselves for something to make me happy or denying something that will make me happy will both cause issues. Accepting is gaining, losing, welcome, address, and farewell address for all coming and going. Harboring, however, protects us from expressing the way a child might, which is necessary if we're close to God, letting more be loved to receive. And attention, time, presence, acknowledgement are all love, even if there isn't recognition or compliments. Fear of love comes from conditioning where love was painful. Life and death is like making a knot in a handkerchief, then removing it. So I'll stop here and wish you a beautiful evening. Thank you. Bye.